Tuesday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Ian Kennedy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
Striding in for Houston, Gary Cox. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're underway in Anaheim. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Giancarlo Stanton now, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
The count now at 2-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. What a start. Back-to-back homers from the first 2 batters of the game. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
At the plate, Michael Lee. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Michael Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And he got him. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a change that he missed badly with for ball 1.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Outside, 3-0 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Weak chopper up the line. He's got to hurry. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 10th, first baseman, number 30.
Ready now, number 30. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping in, Andy Ibanez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. In the dirt here. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Here's Albert now as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. Number 13 for him on the year as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
Now in the box, David Lee having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Just missed with a breaking ball.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And a 2-out hit will bring Joe Mauer to the plate.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So here's Joe Mauer as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lee leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 5-0. Derek Lowry is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Number 70 is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Halos, right fielder, Gerard Dyson.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cox is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Now the moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup finds himself in a hole right now. Down a bunch of runs. This is where you find out about your lineup, though, that pass the baton mentality. Can't try and get it all back at once. Have good at bats, follow the game plan you guys worked on, and stay in the zone.
Ready now for L.A., Dale Corley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 1 out, nobody on. One and one the count. The 1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside. Ball 3.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, center fielder,
Here's Dexter Fowler now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. And it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gary Cox. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. And a look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Next up for the Astros, number 70. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. From the stretch. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The Prado for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The right fielder, number 8.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Hit on the ground out to short. There's Ibar. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Into the box, number 3.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
So far on the year, number 3 begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
In the dirt here. And the payoff pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 11 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Now batting, number 30.
In now, number 30. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels nothing. In now for the Angels, Raul Cedeno, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Vargas. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Vargas, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Miguel Montero waits on deck. The 3-1. Full count now. One out, nobody on. Hard on the ground towards short. Lee has it. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6th, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Angels are gone in order. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready for another chance? Andy Ibanez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. The 1-1. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup. So now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Two balls and a strike now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
The 3-1 now to Albert, and he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop, David.
Now here
Lee.
comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that'll be all for Ian Kennedy. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 68.
David Lee will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with two on and nobody out here. First offering on its way, and that one got a piece of him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Mauer 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Three and 0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
That one's in there. 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gary Cox. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Ibar will put this one away for the first out.
I can tell you from experience, bases
Now
loaded,
batting.
nobody out,
Number
and you get an
70.
infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Digging in to try it again. Number 70. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Pujols, the runner at third. Lee over at second. Mauer at first, 1 gone. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 10-0 score.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1, and it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And this is low, but Montero won't let it get too far. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, number 3. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So they pick up 3 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Astros 10 and the Angels nothing. Martin Prado now 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First delivery to him on the way. Skied down the left field line. Cox on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready now for L.A. Number 20. He readies for his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. The 3-1. High pop-up. Number 30 has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Eric Ivar.
Into the box, Eric Ivar. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Striding in once again, number 30. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Number 30.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
A 1 pitch on its way. takes a knee-high fastball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for. Ready once again, Andy Ibanez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And Ibar can't get to it. It's a base hit.
The batter, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Here's the 1-1. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Popped him up. Corley over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Digging in once again, David Lee, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Houston, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Here's Gerard Dyson back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. One down.
Now batting.
Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Now to the plate, Dale Corley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Nope. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Corley, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Ground ball right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The center fielder, number 24, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dexter Fowler looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Leading off for Houston, the catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Kennedy hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Gary Cox waits on deck. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now the payoff pitch home, and a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Gary Cox. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0. Hit in the air down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. The 3-1 pitch, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in and looking for more, number 70. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Mauer off a second. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Ready with the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Mauer at second, Cox at first with no outs. timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's another 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Fowler on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Striding in for Houston, Michael Lee. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 3. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. Number 30 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. From the belt, kicks and deals. Try to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, number 30. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. And Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Another try at 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Astros lead it 11-0. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Raul Cedeno. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Digging in, the switch hitter, Vargas, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Is a fastball taken for a strike on the outside corner. No runs, no hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Fouled off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 11-0. Mike Eames gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now at the plate, Andy Ibanez. He singled his last time up.
Andy Ibanez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler has a read on it. 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. First offering on its way. Way in front of that fastball. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, and 2, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. One out, nobody on. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopper foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Joe Mauer, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Pujols is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Gary Cox. And that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The next 3-2. And another foul ball. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. Another full count offering on its way. Count remains full. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Mauer is on his way home.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box now, number 70, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Dyson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Houston leads this one 13-0. Stepping in, Martin Prado. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
One and one, the count to Martin Prado. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in, number 20. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cox is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The shortstop, number 2, Eric Ibar.
Now at the plate, Eric Ibar, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second, and he is into second as he kicks off the seventh with a leadoff double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Standing in now, number 30, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. The pitch fouled away. high in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Digging in once again, Andy Ibanez. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners are at first and third, one away. And that misses, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Albert now. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, David Lee, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now a throw over to first, and he's back standing. Lofted in the air out to right field. Dyson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. The Astros on top, 14-0. Here's Jarrod Dyson. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That one's in there. 3-1. the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Digging in to try it again, Dale Corley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Dyson on at first, nobody out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now another 1-2. Low with the fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. First and second here with nobody out. Nope. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
3-0 fastball's in for a strike. The 3-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Into the box, Raul Cedeno, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Oh, and he misses it. And the second run will score as well.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. And yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow and 2 runs come across to score. That's beyond costly right there.
Into the box now. Vargas batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. For the current campaign, Vargas carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. 3 runs already home here. Two balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Cox moves over. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Montero waits. Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
1 out and a runner on second base. A ball and a strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Martin Prado now as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Missed with a slider.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the third base line. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
And he fouls this one off. Little dribbler up the third baseline. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Astros lead this one 14-3. Cole Perkins comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Perkins.
So here's Joe Mauer. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
The catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-0 is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Great down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit. With his speed, perhaps more. Throwing to second, and he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Standing in now, Gary Cox, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Hey. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown nine have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Striding in once again, number 70. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Fowler is there. 2 gone. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Lee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-1 is taken for a strike. Mauer stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Astros leave 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Houston, number 10, Buddy Whitaker.
Ready for another chance. Number 20. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Fielder, number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Here's Eric Ibar now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. 1 out, nobody on. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Jarrod Dyson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped in front of home plate. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Stepping in now, Dale Corley, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Ibar on second. Dyson at first. 2 out in the inning. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Into the box, Raul Cedeno. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. On the year, Cedeno carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. 2 out, bases loaded. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. And they remain well behind. Ready for another shot now. Number 3. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
In now, number 30, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 1-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
The batter, number 14.
So striding forward now, Andy Ibanez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Albert now as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Gonna be a tough play, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Vargas, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Ready once again, Miguel Montero. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to short. To his right, Lee. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final
Up
out.
next for the Angels, second baseman, Martin Prado.
In now for the Angels, Martin Prado. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Angels down to their last strike. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
14-3 is the final score in this one. Houston wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Derek Lowry earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Ian Kennedy gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.